Cooking show, and it's time to make something good in the kitchen from leftovers in the fridge. Hello, and welcome to the e-learning cooking show, where your host and unprofessional chef slash art teacher teaches you how to make stuff from the stuff that you already have in your refrigerator. And on today's episode, I'm going to teach you a little recipe I like to call creamy potato soup. Creamy potato soup. And it's going to be delicious, I guarantee you. So what do we got? Look at this. Look at all this stuff. This is kind of exciting.
So much. And we have so much more on this.
Here's what's so exciting about today's episode.
Do you want to know who's here?
I do, because I love the people who are here.
Your mom is here.
Oh, I love her dearly.
Penny is here.
Pen.
Helena,
how are you?
Pugs for Life.
Oh, Pugs, thanks for joining us.
Sin, 22.
Yes, of course.
And that's it.
Well, good. You are the people that I am here for right now. I'm here to teach you a delightful recipe. Here are the things we have. And I got to tell you, I'm basically, I'm digging deep down in the refrigerator. I had some leftovers. The other day I baked a couple potatoes. Nobody ate them. And then we also had that, you know, that vegetable medley you get in a bag. Oh, man.
The frozen.
Yeah. So we cooked some of that up, but we didn't eat all that. So I got a little left over there. And I thought, well, what in tarnation can you do with all that goodness? Well, you make yourself a soup, right? You just mix it all right up together. So here's what we're doing. I'm cutting up some potatoes, and I already have on the stovetop boiling, getting ready to go. This is 1 3/4 cup beef broth. Now,
Penny's making fluffy iced coffee.
oh, are you? The Greek style?
I don't know.
The frappe?
She says fluffy iced
Fluffy? Did you take
That sounds good.
Did you take this and go, or did you use a blender?
Knowing Simon, they definitely have some sort of
Indeed.
coffee fluffer.
Coffee extraordinaire. So I was going to suggest that maybe you use chicken broth. We have these little reduced sodium cubies, and then you add that to some water to make a broth.
Or you just unwrap it and pop it in your mouth. It's fine.
Oh man, that's good. It's just like ramen straight. Just pour the powder on it. So I'm using beef broth today. You know, honestly, a look inside my mind. Here's my only concern. This is not a traditional recipe. This is a leftover recipe. So I'm kind of adapting it. And by using beef broth, I'm wondering if it's going to discolor a little bit into... Remember I had the green plate meltdown? Well, I might have a potato soup discoloration meltdown. In addition, I have opted to include the peels. Most recipes would tell you to peel the potato. But I've read The Martian, okay? And I know that you have to survive in harsh environments, and potatoes are one of the most efficient sources of nutrient / calories.
Hence why the potato famine was such a big thing.
Well, that's why us Irish folks love our potatoes so much. And so we're gonna keep the peels on because there's a lot of good stuff. I did wash the peels before I baked them.
Which you should probably do.
And I'm also going to cut up this onion and get this into a dicey. Now, all of this is going to go into some kind of processing device. I don't know what it is. I'm on a processor kick. Remember when we made the chicken nuggies? The cuisine art. The queasy art. Oh no. That's a different thing. That's a different... Okay. Never do that while you're eating.
Doodler, Skadoodler, and Jonathan James are here.
What's up, Jonathan and Doodler? Welcome. Glad you can make it. Jonathan, why don't you go ahead and just stock out the YouTube channel so you can get first comment on there, and then I'll get the second one. Unless I beat you to it. What if I did first on my own channel? Like first.
Ooh.
I couldn't even see that. Like my eyes were actually on either side of that at that point. Okay. Chopped and delicious. Now these onions...
He said, okay, I will.
Yeah, you get on it, buddy. Open it up. We're going to bring some onion. Oh, that's a potato piece. And I'm going to bring up the heat on this because I want to saute that onion just a bit. Okay? I'm using kind of a medium onion.
A medium?
Yeah, and I like onions a lot So I would, if you're not that much of an onion person, either forget the onions or go half cup. Half cup chopped onion. All right, so I'm using my pure Hellenic. Got this in the old Greece, the ancient lands.
Just for you, Helena.
That's right from Greece, right there. And so we're gonna, oh, look at this trick. Oh yeah, oh, look at that. Fancy.
Skills with McKenna.
Skills, I got the skills, the chef skills, the unprofessional chef skills. All right, we're gonna go back in here, give this a stir. So who knows what the color of this soup is gonna be, but I'm just hoping it's somewhat appetizing.
I think it'll be okay.
I think it'll be okay too. I'm gonna put some butter along with is that some?
That's
that
definitely
enough?
some.
Along with the olive oil, just to add a little flavor, a little flav. Is Kyle here? Does this make him nervous?
Kyle is not here. Although I'm sure that he's gonna come in. In like
Yeah,
3
he's gonna be like,
seconds.
"Why are you doing this?"
Because literally, Instagram just listens to who we're talking about.
And they call them as soon.
Exactly.
They're like, "Oh, you said Kyle? I'm gonna notify Kyle." So the rest of the leftover little onion bits and potato goes into the boiling pot.
Do we need more broth?
Well, we're gonna add some additional things here, and eventually, because this is gonna be a creamy potato, I don't want to go overboard on the broth. I don't want it to be like smoothie potato. I want it to be creamy, which is why we'll be including at least 3 tablespoons of butter in this recipe. If you have a fear of dairy byproduct, then I would recommend you reduce the amount of butter. But if you like flavor, and I'm not kidding you, if you go to a restaurant and you wonder why the food's so good, it's because they dipped it in butter before they served it to you. Okay? That is the trick, friends. That is the trick.
That or some other fat.
Some kind of fat. We had some pork chops. They were kind of lean. I noticed my wife cut the fat off, and I said, "You give that to me." She was going to have me offer it to my dog, which I did, but I needed a little morsel of that good flavor for myself. It was delish. Don't forget, fat's flavor, friends. And there are good fats. Oh, we lost it. We lost
Lying onion.
Onion down! Onion down!
It's okay. It's okay.
Ah.
No, do not throw that back in there. Thank you.
Well, I was going to take a bite out of that onion earlier. One of these days, I'll take a bite out of a raw onion and see how much I cry. There's got to be some test of
I
manhood
would cry
involved.
before.
Yeah. The other day when I was cutting onions, it was a cry fest. What was it?
Doodler?
Oh, yeah, I was cutting it for pork roast. Doodler, what's up?
No, you weren't cutting it for the. Oh, yes, you were.
Yes, I was.
But then you also were doing it with the French onion soup.
Thanks for reminding me, though.
But Doodler says the fatty part of meat is my favorite part.
Yeah, right? Oh, no, come on.
Helena says another casualty.
First time saying the word casualty.
I'm sorry. Luke
Ow.
is here. Luke is here.
Luke, welcome.
See, I told you.
Tell Kyle I have a knife.
They call them as soon as you mention
I know they
it.
do. I know. All right, so we're in good shape here. I do want to get this on the boil a little bit more. So I'm going to cover it for a second. Make sure my heat's up to about medium high. Or not too. I don't want it flaming over the side. That's going to boil for a second. Now listen, look at me in the face because I want to tell you something. This is a leftover recipe. Am I cross-eyed right now?
No.
Okay. This is a leftover recipe. The food items contained within have already been cooked. Which means you don't have to cook them as long. So if you're doing this from scratch with raw potato and raw vegetable, you want to boil those things in the sauce pot, the saucepan,
The sauce pot.
for about 10 to 15 minutes while your broth, either chicken or beef, is boiling. Okay, because that needs to cook. But we're in pretty good shape, so we don't need to do it as long. Look at these onions. If there's anything that an onion can't go in, I don't know what it is.
A cake.
A cake. An onion can't go in a cake. Wow, that was fast. I guess
Or cookies.
hyperbole is for professionals. All right. Now, a couple things to consider here. We're using a food processor. And come and take a look at this. If you didn't realize, okay, I'm going to take this off right now. That is a hole, okay?
That is a hole.
So if you proceed to pour in something liquidy and it goes above this hole, I want to show you where it's going to go.
Oh dear.
Right here, onto your counter, everywhere. Goop everywhere. So when we do this, it's important that we do our blendy mixture, our processing, only a little bit at a time. Just a little bit. Wiggle it, just a little. Is that it?
Stop.
Okay. And then we're using our favorite sharp choppy.
It covers it.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not like a seal. It's not like a seal, a sea lion, a
Or-
dolphin, or a porpoise.
Or
All right, we're getting position. Here's some of the other ingredients I have. Everything I make has black pepper and garlic. Okay, so
in some form.
that's essential. Also, parsley is going to go in this as a little.
Parsley.
It's what we call a garnish. Okay,
Garnish.
fresh garnish. And then to make this creamy, we have a combination of things. You could use whole milk, but I am using 1 cup of half and half, because I have a half gallon of it. Why? Because I put it in my coffee. Don't judge me.
And 2, we have no milk
And 2,
left.
we have no milk. Okay. Also, I'm adding one of my favorites, Greek yogurt, plain Greek yogurt, which is going to add
Don't add vanilla.
No, that would be gross. So it's going to add a little tang and additional creme. Okay? All right. So let's see where we're at with our boil.
That's pretty oily.
That's pretty boily, okay? Now again, in a potato soup recipe, you're probably not adding these additional vegetables.
You know, we need those.
We need veggies. And did you know, have you ever made a mashed cauliflower instead of mashed potatoes?
Ooh.
That is a dream right there.
Andrew LaPlante is here.
La Plante. You're a big fan of cauliflowers. How's your ear? No, you don't have a cauliflower ear, do you? Did somebody wrestle
That
you to
was
the
so
ground?
triggering.
Are you a wrestler too? That's why I can't put my ears out in public, because back in the day when I was a wrestler and I got myself a little bit of an ear. No, I don't. I don't even have
An
anything cool like that.
embellishment on a story.
That was an embellishment.
Again.
Actually, that was more of a lie because it's not even based in truth or fact.
Well,
How's
karate? Kind of. Wrestle?
yeah,
Karate?
but yeah, okay. So anywho, this is looking nice. It's kind of lightening up. Is it lightening up? It doesn't look as dark as it did, which I'm feeling positive about.
You didn't want like a green soup.
Right. All right. So I'm gonna use this ladle.
Ladle.
I feel like we could do like a cut scene. That would be a cool cut scene if I were editing any of these.
Doodler Skadoodler says, I wouldn't exactly call mashed cauliflower a delicacy.
You know what, Doodler? Have you had it? Come on. It is.
It's good.
It's good.
It's not.
It's satisfying.
Not gross.
Also, cauliflower rice. Okay, which is funny because it's not rice, but if you kind of grainily dice it up, slash process it before it's cooked. Okay, we're gonna go with that.
She has have mashed cauliflower.
It's good.
But like, have you had it with the amount of butter that you should have it?
Yeah, you really listen. Just add the butter, okay? All right, we're getting some of the onions in here.
Oh, it smells so good.
It does smell good. Every time I cook onions, it makes me think of going to a baseball game and having a hot dog with the delicious grilled onions, and it makes me happy. Makes me think of summertime and the living's easy. Okay, so this is gonna go on. Oh, actually, we need.
Oh,
Almost knocked over the onions.
almost another casual.
Practice kitchen safety, kids. Turn your handles to the inside or away from flame. All right, so we need some of this. We're going to do half. Do I have half a cup left? No, I have 3/4. Oh. Yep, okay. And then we're going to get...
A dollop. Oh my gosh.
Wait, are we leaking?
Aunt Janet
Oh my
is
gosh.
here.
Oh my
Are
gosh.
we seriously?
I almost broke my own rule. But let's see what happens, okay? Because what better way to learn than to fail on a live Instagram cooking show? Okay, here we go. We're gonna try a little pulse. Oh, that's a lot. And Oh, this is good. This is good.
Aunt Shannon is here.
Aunt Shannon, we are making a pork. I just gleeked all over everything. A potato soup.
That's why you should wear a mask when you're cooking. I don't see visible leaks, so... Alright, now remember, we're not looking for, like, an absolute... this has a little texture, and that's going to be fine.
What are we gonna dump
So
that
far, well, I think we'll get a bowl situation.
into? A different bowl?
I don't know. Look at this one. Look at this bowl.
Is that gonna be enough?
I don't know.
It's definitely not gonna be enough.
Oh, what? Why?
Especially.
Oh,
for-
ye of little faith.
Especially if we're gonna try and fit everything into that bowl.
Okay, let's see if we can do this without spilling
dear
everything all.
Lord. Oh dear. Oh.
Okay, okay, this is good. This is good. Shaking it off.
Duh.
And then this is just gonna go into here. Okay.
You're definitely gonna accidentally pour it through the hole.
I totally am. Shake it. Okay, it's gonna go right back on. Let me get the.
I am Robert Johnson is here.
Robert! How are you, sir? And your good beard. Thank you for supporting me. I need bearded buddies to support me in my endeavors. All right, friends. The rest of the onions are going right back in to the mix. And all that buttery and olive oil goodness. A little stir. And this remaining mixture will enter into... Let's see if I can do this without...
Oh no.
No, I got this. Look at that. Look at that. Oh yeah.
Is it above?
It's gonna be, yes. It's gonna be above. Okay.
Oh,
Now
no.
I need this just to move this about. Okay. So far so good. And the remaining bit of yogurt.
Dairy?
The dairy. Okay. And the remaining half and half going right in here. Man. These are, oh gosh. This feels like it's going over.
That's gonna.
Let's
not
go. Let's
gonna
just
be
get.
good.
Let's just go with this. Where did I? Oh, here it is.
We lost.
How do you lose something that's 2 inches from your face? I seem to have a problem with seeing things in front of me. Like in the refrigerator,
I can never find what's right in front of me. If it's right in front of me, it's not there anymore. I don't understand.
It's a little scary.
this is very scary.
Aunt Shannon's getting very excited. And then she said, I'm
Hungry. Me too. Okay, this is feeling adequate. All right, and I'm not disappointed with the color because I was worried it was going to be too
It kind of looks like cauliflower soup.
nasty, but it's not. It's good. It does.
Cheesy cauliflower.
Cheesy cauliflower, yeah. All right.
Whatever it's called. Did
So
you
I'm
take
getting.
the blade out?
No, I didn't take the blade out because I didn't want to risk
Oh no.
losing it.
Jiggle.
All right, as a
Hey, you impressed me. You fit it all into that
fit
bowl.
it all in, and I'm gonna take a professional stance by. Ooh, that's nice. Professionals lick their fingers. Okay.
Gordon
gonna get-
Ramsay would be quite.
He would. I would be like. I feel like the health department is going to contact me about my COVID kitchen. All right, getting all the goodness. Don't waste a thing, right? And yeah, a little bit of that. Whew. All right, I like it.
Be that parent. Don't waste a thing.
See that? Yeah. Don't waste an opportunity to have your daughter make a cooking show with you. That is good fun. Good fun. All right, we're gonna turn this on back to about medium high. We're gonna put it's like transfer bowl. Ready? Get all this back in here because we want to make sure it's hot as can be after adding some of the cold ingredients.
that way when you put cheese on the top.
Yes.
I like cheese in my soup.
Yeah. Oh, that's an ingredient I did not get out yet, but we have some
Swiss cheese that I shredded yesterday.
shredded Swiss. It's gonna go right onto this. All right. So that's there, and then don't forget the seasoning.
The seasons.
So I'm gonna use a generous amount of black pepper.
Generous amount of garlic.
Okay. And I'm gonna go ahead and get some of this parsley in here. Chicky. Turn it off! Let's cover that.
It moved.
Yep, look at. I've got eruption all over me.
You've been shot, McCallum.
Holy cow. That was insane.
Oh, that was so scary. I got really scared.
All right, we're gonna turn that
What
down.
is happening?
Turn that down to low. And then I'm gonna see if I can get in here with a stir. Whew.
Aunt Shannon says my gallbladder hurts watching
It's
this,
so-
but I want to eat it so bad.
It was like an attack. So, yeah, this, I don't know how well this would deal with your gallbladder with all that buttery goodness. But
Doodler Skadoodler says, "Man down!"
that was like a shock.
I'm like, why is it moving?
Okay, so we're on low. Apparently it's getting hot again. And I gotta get the cheese and a bowl to put it in. Okay, so the cheese.
Are we following?
son.
We're following you.
You can follow. Where's the, oh yeah, cheese right here.
Cheese.
Cheese. Okay, and a professional bowl. Oh, you know what?
For the lady friend?
Yeah, should we do that? We
Lady friend.
serve up lady friend. This is her giant mug from, is this a Longaburger Pottery? Longy Burgers. I love long burgers. They're called hot dogs.
Oh
All right.
my gosh.
So,
Do you want to put cheese on the bottom?
no, I want to put it on the top.
Okay.
And then, oh, that's still on.
Ooh.
Don't forget to turn off the burners,
I
even
almost
when
got
they're
my
on low.
hair burnt.
All right. And where's my ladle? I'm gonna put this in. Okay. Ooh,
A dollop.
just a dollop will do ya. And I need a little bit of cheese. Oh, you know what? Again, I'm reminded as an unprofessional, if I ever want to make it to professional status, I
have to clean up.
gotta act like a professional. Okay. So.
Clean that right up.
Oh Lord, help us.
Clean that right up.
That is difficult to clean. Okay, that's clean enough for me. Clean enough for me.
And if
Especially in
you
a
got some,
22-minute segment on
you've
which I
got
do so.
gurgly bacon bits.
Okay, so we get that on there. A little garnish of, you know what would make this perfect?
Bacon.
Bacon. And if I was intelligent enough, I would have made some and pulled it. I would have been like, and then I would have pulled out the bacon. Just imagine I'm doing that right now, and you'd be like, "Wizard, you are a genius." But alas, I am not. Okay, now I know I'm going to give this to her.
She doesn't.
Don't tell her I'm going to take a taste test of this.
Running away.
And then,
No, we're not gonna give it to you on camera. Calm down.
yeah, she can't tolerate being on camera. Lord help her. Okay.
God forbid.
That is delicious. It is. It's kind of a hybrid between a creamy potato and like a creamy cauliflower. And it is yummy.
Yummy.
And I feel like I have something healthy wrapped in something entirely terrible for you, like butter. And it's amazing. But I'm going to let the health factor make me feel good about eating it. Because it is tasty. Now, you might have noticed I didn't add salt. So add salt to taste and go crazy with the pepper.
Your mom says, "Well done."
Thank you. You know what? It really came together today. I was a little nervous.
Doodler says, "I wish I could have that right now." And Shannon is sending you party emojis.
Yeah, it's good. Okay? And it's deeply satisfying. Like, it's the kind of thing when you eat it and you are done with a bowl, you're like, oh, I'm not hungry anymore. I can go on with my life, which is what I need right now in these challenging times. As a stress eater, I need to have food that satisfies me and makes me feel happy. All right, friends, it's been a delightful episode of the E-Learning Cooking Show. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. I look forward to seeing you again on Lil Lum's Helpful Art Tips tomorrow and Friday. Okay, friends? Peace to thee, have fun with ye, make some food, it is delicious.